In this session, we're going to cover General Ledger setup features. From my home ribbon, we're going to go to Setup. As we scroll down through the setup here, you will see a section called Location Settings. Underneath Location Settings, you're going to see various tabs. To the right, you'll see one that's called General Ledger. What this setting is for is to give you pop-up warnings to let you know if you're doing a transaction too far in the past or too far in the future. So anytime I'm doing an adjustment or maybe processing an invoice, a supplier invoice, things like that, it lets me know if I'm doing it too far in the past, too far in the future. You can also set these days to whatever you want. If you want to adjust the days, you certainly can. If you don't want these pop-ups to appear, you can just simply uncheck the boxes. Now, these are just warnings. They won't stop you from doing it. They just warn you and let you know. This lock transaction, what this is for is to give you the capability to lock down the general ledger so someone cannot accidentally backdate an adjustment or post something backdated beyond a specific date. So all you do is you just set whatever date you want here. So if I say I don't want anybody to do any adjustments beyond June 30th, there we go. So it's only from July 1st forward. Now, the nice thing about this is you can change this date at any time. If you don't want anything in here, just swipe over it and backspace, and there you go. So you can control whenever something is processed into the general ledger by date. Once you're done, you just hit save, and it's ready to go. Ledger settings. This is the actual mapping of the main general ledger accounts. So basically what we're doing here is, let's just take a look. So here on this asset account, received item, we're just mapping it and telling it where to go into the general ledger. So these are your main registry accounts. Typically we don't change these. There are some special occasions where we might need to change something. So you do want to consult with your trainer or your support people to see what you want to change. At the very bottom down here, you will see the fiscal year beginning date. This is to start your income statement. So you can start on whatever you want, whatever date. And again, if you make any changes or anything, save it, and then they'll save it in the system. The third thing in the setup is underneath accounting, you'll see ledger accounts. So these are the main set of ledger accounts that you have in your system, plus anything that has been added. If you look at the top left corner here, you can add accounts if you wish. You can add an account name, a number, specify which type of account. You can have parent and child accounts and subtotal only accounts. I can take an existing account if I wish to number my general ledger, for example. I can right click, I can do an edit. Now this is the same thing as me going up to the top and hitting edit, and then go put in my number. You'll notice this is a registry account, so I really don't want to change anything else in here other than maybe put an account number in. I find that most people do not add edit here. Typically they're going to do it right in the general ledger, so they see the whole GL as one piece, and then that way you can make your changes. So those are the three things in the setup area.